So in lending your copyrights to let's say DreamWorks, something like that. Like that would be that would be the operation that would take place between you and a film company.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? To use it for a soundtrack.
yes. So what you're talking about is typically what they call a license. So license is essentially where you grant permission for someone to use it, right?
It costs money to do that, though.
Oh, cool. Yeah, exactly. That's just another way to get paid, right?
Yeah, I just found out like recently, like the happy birthday was actually like copyrighted and shit. Like everybody,
really?
People that sing that in like movies, like they
gotta
gotta
pay
cash out
something.
like somebody, like some
Sure.
lady or some shit, like
They
racks.
get paid forever.
Like racks, you feel me? Just to sing Happy Birthday. If you sing it in a movie, or
That's
if
a
you
smart
have
copyright to
That
own.
is crazy. I did not know that one.
Yeah, that was
That's
smart
why
as hell.
Stevie Wonder did too.
Yeah.
So I have a question in regards to this right to perform publicly. So for a long time on mixtapes, people have been using other people's beats and maybe going on tour and making money off of that. Now most recently, like Mac Miller, he was sued for some of his music samples because even though he doesn't sell it, he makes money off the performance.
Correct.
I think they had to sell out a court or something with that, but do you know where they're moving along with that? Because that was one of the more original cases in this situation, and I know it's something that probably still in the air and some people worry about.
Yeah, so I don't know specifically about that case, but even if you're performing somebody else's music live, you still gotta pay for
But
that.
now this is the difference, though. It's a sample, right? So it's not his music; it's your own music. But you're not
it's a
selling
part
it.
of it.
But you're not selling it.
But it's a part of it, right? So when you violate someone's copyright, it's called infringing, right? And so you don't always. That's one of the things people think. Hey, I'm not making any money off of it, so it's okay. That's not always the case. You can still be infringing on someone's right, even if you're not making money off of it. So don't just automatically think, hey, I'm not getting paid here, so that they can't go after me. That doesn't mean that they can't go after, because ultimately what it comes down to for them is if it's hurting them. And it's not hurting them by just you getting paid, taking away their money. You could be hurting them in other ways, making it sound bad, that hurts them. If all of a sudden they have all these versions of songs out there that don't make their song sound as good as it originally did, that hurts them. So the test is not, I'm not making money. And we actually go into that as well a little bit here too.
And there are legit ways to do sampling, but it's like they cost money.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, people put out mixtapes all the time, and not too many people pursue that. So there must be some type of loophole in that.
Well, yeah, but it's almost, a lot of the times is they are violating, but it becomes, is it worth it? You know what I mean? Are they making so much money off it that it's worth it to go after? Because that, like I said, lawyers are expensive.
Yeah, that's just like, let's say, for example, Lil Wayne rap on your instrumental. That's kind of promo for yours.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
the other
That's
thing,
what I'm
right?
saying.
That's the other thing is to what degree is it, actually helping the original artist by getting the music out there a little more. What do they say? Flattery is like the greatest compliment of all. So, but it's a balance, right? To some degree, if you're a starting artist and you guys got, kids out there singing, re-singing your songs and stuff like that, that's good for business. That's more.
Yeah.
That's more YouTube hits for you. That's more people getting to know your songs.
We had big shot LA lawyers with us in Kenya. They represent R. Kelly and stuff, and they were like, honestly, if someone it's really, you get up to a point you have to be pretty famous to be caring about people, infringing on your rights in certain ways, unless they're messing with it and making you look bad, I think, but if people are just, imitating you and it's like Pharrell's Happy is a million people have done it. Pharrell's not knocking down doors of girls in Iran because he's sang my song, So it's if people, if there's legit copyright infringement, basically what they said is you guys are famous by that time, you're doing the right thing.
Yeah.
PeaceTones.